Hello! Today we've got something very different. Actually, it's quite the same as everything else, but it's got 3 different people in it, which is good, which is very nice. We're going to chat some Destiny stuff with myself and Briar Rabbit. Say hello, Briar.
Hello, Briar.
Nicely. And XHOUNDISHx.
Hello.
Who comes from around the corner, from around my mum and dad's house, which is amazing.
I do.
And today we're going to bring you some Destiny lip flappage on the weekly reset. How's about that? I bet you've all got naked and started to perspire.
As one does.
It's exactly. So activities-wise, I think we should go through the weekly activities because that's like a bit science, and science is good for the brain. So King's Fall Raid. We've got all the modifiers and whatnot. Nightfall Strikes, Weekly Heroic Strikes, Challenge of the Elders, Prison of Elders, and the Weekly Crucible playlist. So to start the ball rolling, we've got King's Fall Raid, and this week's modifier happens to be the War Priest Challenge, isn't it, boys?
Certainly is.
Yeah.
And
I believe it's a good place to pick up a calcified fragment if you're looking to complete your moments of triumph.
Exactly. And artifacts. If you're a bit short on the artifacts, you're going to want to play hard mode and grind with all 3 characters like a grindy bastard. Need we cover anything more about King's Fall Raid? That's it, really, isn't it? You've got your War Priest Challenge, artifacts galore. We're having 335 weapons now from the hard modes, at least, aren't we? Or are we getting them in normal mode? It's been a while since I've even touched a raid, in all honesty.
No, it's all 320 in normal.
Yeah, normal mode drops 320. You can drop higher at in the hard mode.
Nice. Nice. Well, that'll do then. That'll do. And then Nightfall Strike, which we're going to be playing a little bit later. We've got...
It's the Sunless Cell, the Darkblade.
in the dark. Poking around in the dark after a man with a odd brain helmet thing.
And a big stick.
Isn't it? And a big stick. Modifiers. We've got epic, heavily shielded and highly aggressive enemies appear in great numbers. Specialist, special weapon damage is favoured. Fresh troops, some enemy squads have been fortified with additional reinforcements. Match game, enemy shields are resistant to all unmatched elemental damage. Oh, great. I love that. That makes me
It's
so
a lot
happy.
of fun.
And of course, the exposure. Guardian shields are increased, but do not replenish. So, what do you reckon? Yeah, I'm sure we're going to have a barrel of bloody laughs with that one later on.
Right?
Yeah, it's a sweaty nightfall.
I'm feeling a bit sick, boys. I think I've got a sore throat. I might have to lie down for 48 hours.
I just got a new mattress delivered.
Oh, pile around Briar's house. We'll give it we'll christen it. Give it a testing.
Ooh. An ambulance just drove past my house. It's been the moment of the week.
The highlight of the week. Of course, next would be Weekly Heroic Strikes. What doth we have?
No burn.
No burn. We've got Heroic, obviously. Specialist, special weapon damage is favoured. Ironclad, more enemies have shields. Airborne, players deal more damage while in the air. So if you're a strikeaholic, you're going to be burnless, basically.
Yeah, a lot less fun than last week. You know, it's funny how the Vanguard Heroic Strikes have kind of taken the place of the Nightfall with the burns.
Yeah.
And the burns on the Nightfalls have gotten a little more difficult, in my opinion, to try and make those Nightfalls kind of more of an endgame activity, right?
Yeah.
I find it pretty interesting. I like that they've done this with the Vanguard Heroics.
Yeah, it makes the Heroics a lot more fun, a lot more appealing to play as well, and you can grind for that rep, which is nice most weeks. Unless we get like an absolute bastard week where they make it essentially impossible. That won't be much fun, but yeah, for now it's pretty
Previously, I had very much a best strike loadout, right? I could get into the Vanguard Heroics with the perfect set of gear. I had, I think I was a hung jury, some sniper rifle with Firefly on it.
Nice.
You know, just a bunch of really good gear that would just mow through any strike I came across. Now, when I look at the Vanguard Heroics, I actually got to think about it. I actually got to think, okay, what are the burns? What are, what's good to use, what's not good to use here. This week we've got Airborne and Specialist, so I'm going to be jumping around with a shotgun. I'm going in there with a shotgun. I'm going to be jumping all over the place trying to do as much damage while in the air with my shotgun as I can.
Be awesome.
I'm looking forward to it.
That's it. I like that, man. That's one of the things I like about Challenge of Elders as well. It's like you just want to pull out gear that you wouldn't necessarily, use on a day-to-day basis. Some stuff that I like literally never use, I've decided to pull out just for Challenge of Elders or the Weekly Heroics. It's nice that they kind of, they give you that opportunity to think about stuff a little bit more.
Yeah, man. It's good to showcase the variety because we've got a huge arsenal of stuff.
Yeah.
In the game, and if you're a PvP-aholic, you're not really going to be tapping into that variety of arsenal.
Use 6 guns in PvP.
Yeah, that's it. Absolutely.
It's like a Venn diagram of the 6 guns you use in PvP, the 6 guns you use in PvE. There's a little bit of overlap there.
Yeah, just a wee bit.
Hopefully with the Vanguard Heroics, this will expand your arsenal a little bit.
That's it, man.
So, Challenge of Elders this week. We've got, for the modifiers, catapult, grenade recharge is greatly increased. I guess many folk will be reaching for their warlocks and strapping on the old nothing manacles. Grounded players take more damage while airborne, so we're going to be crawling around on the floor. And a grenade kill bonus, so it's nade heaven this week.
It's going to be awesome.
Because grenade kills are worth more points. So I'm confident we'll be able to razz through that quite quickly then, if we're on a triple warlock.
Absolutely,
yeah. I dislike grounded though. It's really it's like an anti-fun perk.
Yes,
pretty much.
Yeah. On Prison of Elders, what we got for prison?
I don't know actually.
Oh no, not a fat lot actually. There's no modifiers or anything from that. Just your Sterling Treasure package, weekly bonus.
While we're on the subject of that Prison of Elders, I feel like they wasted that so much. Like the fact that you can only get this Sterling Treasure from it. Like if you could have, if they had like a little pool of specific like legendary things that you could get out of there, or maybe some of the Varix stuff, like the House of Judgment.
Man.
If they let some of those occasionally drop, like you'd have kind of a reason to play it.
They're like the House of Judgment weapons, the Fallen stuff. I mean, that's unobtainable for me at the minute. I think I've had the Queen's. The sidearm, the crow's nest sidearm or whatever it is. Yeah. That's it. There's all these there's pulse rifles, auto rifles, loads, hand cannons, all of that stuff is just completely inaccessible.
Some of it is really good too.
Yeah, like I want that hand cannon, I want that pulse rifle, the scout. I mean, I'd like to have the whole set, for the collectionist in me, but like it's completely inaccessible. Every Varix package has got me a class item so far or a ship.
Mm-hmm. That's it, man.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have
unobtainable items.
They've kind of got to the point where it's not worth grinding all the way around for that rep just to try and get something that doesn't drop. I feel like they should maybe just update that 41 Prison of Elders.
Yeah, man.
Just do something
get the
with
weapons
it.
To drop.
Plus, it's like Takenified as well, isn't it? Like right when you're in the middle, you've got like the Taken stuff going on, and you don't get that in Challenge of Elders. And Challenge of Elders. So I feel like that's kind of weird. Anyway.
Good point. Absolutely. We'll, send a carrier pigeon over to the Bungie guys, man, because I'd really like to have a go with all those fallen weapons. And they're just inaccessible. So then the Crucible playlist for the week is doubles again. Thankfully. This is really good news for those of you that are grinding for the Grimoire score.
Absolutely.
I myself need this, so I should make some time to play some this week if I can.
Me too.
So doubles.
Gonna be sweaty.
Anything.
We also have
super sweaty.
Freelance 6v6, I think, isn't it?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That's always interesting.
So anyone playing solo, you're gonna have slightly better matchmaking. That's something that always, it's slightly better, but then win-lose ratio pops in and goes, nah.
Yeah, let's move you up a bracket here.
Yeah.
I'm excited about the doubles, though. The weekly, it being the weekly, that means a lot more people join into those playlists. Yeah. So the matchmaking should, in theory, work better when there's a bigger player pool joining those activities. Yeah. And I really like doubles. I got super addicted to it actually during the Crimson Doubles event.
That was a great event, man. It was just a bit broken, But
it had its issues. But I got down with one of my friends, Skinny, and we played a ton of it, and it was super fun because it's such a intimate relationship with your teammate. Yeah. Just having one person, even more so than trials, just having that one other person to rely on. You're just constantly communicating. Yeah. You're talking to that one guy. It's really easy to make a fire team because you only need 2 people. I just absolutely adore doubles, and I'm looking forward to playing a lot of it this week.
It's nice to see it come back so quickly after it was, what was it, a month ago? It was in the rotation, and before that there was like it was February. It was like 3 months worth of waiting. Yeah. So to see it come back on a bit more of a regular rotation is another plus, really, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's the weekly reset in a nutshell, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
So there you go, guys. Just a little bit of reset discussion with myself, Briar Rabbit, and Story Machine. You can check out both of their channels in the links down in the description box below. But if you have enjoyed the video, a like is always appreciated. If you're new to my channel, feel free to hit subscribe for a lot more Destiny content. But for now, you guys have an awesome day.